Good morning, Napa Tower Helicopter, November 665, Papa Victor, Executive Ramp with Oscar, request present position departure, northeastbound.
12 years ago, I started flight training and began my journey from there. About 6 years later, started getting to fly the twins and do the instrument flight work, which is a big deal here in the Bay Area with the fog that we get every morning. But the 429 is a perfect model for the mission. I'm Christian Palmaz. I'm a Bell owner and pilot, and I get to fly the Bell 429. We have 3 companies in California: the winery, Palmaz Vineyards, and a cattle ranch, the Genesee Valley Ranch up in the high Sierras. And then in addition, we have a material science research company in Silicon Valley called Vactronics Scientific. The helicopter allows us to take these 3 locations that geographically are rather far from each other and just make them feel like it's just a short drive away. And it's an excellent tool for being able to effectively manage these 3 different locations here. I think the defining moment of when we decided to just buy our own aircraft was the flexibility. Being able to not have to think ahead and schedule flights, just to be able to decide that morning, hey, let's go here, let's do this, or I need to be here for this meeting. So that having that flexibility was the ultimate decider for us. You can leave the house, be here in 10 minutes, prepare the aircraft, get it outside, and you're in the air within 30 minutes. Typical flights will be about 3 or 4 times a week, moving back and forth between one of our 3 locations. So we're either going to San Francisco to pick up somebody from a connecting flight, going down to the South Bay to visit Vactronics, or up to the ranch to go visit the cattle operation. Flying the aircraft around the congested environment of the Bay Area is the best time saver. When you are focusing on planning your day, just driving to the South Bay from the North Bay can take 3 hours, and at the wrong time of day, it can take even more. That might mean that you're spending roughly 6 hours of your day in the car. That's quite a bit. It adds up to quite a bit. The aircraft is particularly well suited for challenging IFR conditions. One of the best features about the 429 is its speed. It's so fast. And most of the time with aircraft that can go fast, you're taking a penalty in the ride. The vibrations start to pick up, the ride quality starts to go down. But in the 429, it's as smooth in the hover as it is at 148 knots. It's incredibly quick and efficient.
It's nice knowing the aircraft was built for, not for what we do with it, but for much more demanding situations that are out there for it.
A big part of the benefit that helicopters bring is that ability to not be dependent on the runways. The runway independence doesn't just matter at the airport, but it also matters greatly off airport. To be able to have a private heliport with all the capabilities, the hangar, the AWAS, the support there allows us to operate directly to where we want to go. So not having to then add an additional drive from the airport really allows us to effectively manage that property. Being able to fly the aircraft myself really unlocks its most usefulness. I don't have to rely on a flight crew. I can quickly prepare the aircraft, plan a mission, fly it, get back home. Since we really need the aircraft to do a lot of things, we found that the 429 allowed us to take what we needed and do it quickly and do it at a lower cost. It really is the Goldilocks aircraft in this segment.